do 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 do. Getting settled in here. Getting the right screens up that I like to do. And what's up, everyone? We are live. Live 5x5. Morning, Jabez. Morning, Swamp. What is going on this morning? It's Monday morning, Monday. Simulation simulator. Okay. Yeah. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Mine was average. So, what's up, Robin? Rockin' Robin. Morning, Mike. Morning, Lag. What even is real world? Fortunately, I can still tell the difference, I think. Yeah. Alright, sure. Oh, I got a question. What do you want? Oh, offer declined. Okay. That's fine. Is Todd AI? No. I was born way before AI. I was born before artificial butter. Morning, Chastity. Morning, Jennifer. What am I doing, Rob? Todd getting his own eBay tunes. Yeah. Artificial butter sucks. It's margarine. I can't believe it's not butter. It's not nice to fool Mother Nature. Yeah. Mike, closer to pie hole, please. Morning, Ping. How do they make whipped butter whipped? You know, when I was little, you just got the sticks of butter. Everybody had a butter tray. When did they first make whipped butter? I mean, you know, real butter, but whipped. So it would spread soft. And how do they do that? How do they make the butter where it will spread? Inquiring minds want to know. I suppose I could Google it, but I'm too lazy. Happy Monday. Ah, yeah. Morning, Sadie. Morning, Hank. Morning, Swamp. You leave your butter out so it gets soft? Yeah, that's probably the right way to do it. Except it doesn't stay fresh as long if you just leave it out. You have to remember to put it out ahead of time of when you're going to use it. So anyway, whip it real good. Whipped butter, yep. That was Sadie's stage name in the 80s. Whipped butter. Sorry about that. I had forgotten to take my morning pills. So I just took them. Had to get a sip of coffee, and then the coffee was hot. Todd, tell a joke. I don't know any good ones right off the bat. Sexual Vanilla was my stage name. Sam's Club pickup. We just Saturday re-signed up for Sam's Club. It's a pain in the butt because Sam's Club is like 43 miles from the house, which is closer than any Costco. I would rather have a Costco membership, but it's like 75, 80 miles to the nearest Costco. Tom is stapling his will and testament.
No, I was on the phone with my wife. She takes a little bit more precedence in this lot.
Well, of course. We have no Sam's, no Costco, no blowjobs, etc., etc. Oh, BJ's.
BJ's.
How's your mother-in-law, Tom?
She's doing good. She's like could go home this week, and then she'll have a PT will come in a couple times a week to her house.
Morning, back road. How are you this morning?
Good morning, Pink. Good morning, everybody.
Investing in a factory in Texas and 20,000 jobs over the next 4 years. Uh-huh. Wonder if they're going to put it in my little town. I doubt it. Never been impressed with Costco. So you like Sam's Club better? I don't know. We go in there and we needed some sliced cheese. But the smallest amount you could buy was like
10 pounds.
Unless you went over to the deli section, like 180 slices. So we've got American cheese to last for. You get so much in one package that stuff has time to go bad before you can use it all.
Well, get your vacuum sealer and break it down into smaller packs and then vacuum seal it.
Yeah. Is it okay to freeze cheese? Can you freeze cheese? Or does it make it gooey or something when you take it back out?
Good morning, Mr. Sadie. I don't know. I've never froze it because it gets eaten. The boys make sandwiches and stuff like that. I make cheese toast in the morning sometimes. But we do an order from Sam's once a month. And then I just drive up and they load it in the back of my car. You know, we buy like 5 or 6 cases of water.
I've got a vacuum sealer. I need to get it out and use it. Cheese will freeze, but it tends to get a little crumbly when you thaw it. Okay. Well, that makes sense.
I've bought big bags of rice and broke it up in the vacuum sealer.
Build AI servers in Houston. Well, that's not very close to me. Like a 3.5-hour drive over there.
Will it last with as much rain and storms as they get down there? Yeah, like we use the Walmart delivery service too. I'm trying to get to the point because I can go into damn grocery store to get a loaf of bread and end up spending $100 because I'm walking down an aisle and I'm going, oh, we're out of that. I need to get some of those. So we're Roberta's got on her computer. She's got two lists going, so she she places an order and has it delivered.
Sam's price for bubble wrap is cheaper than Costco. I get my bubble wrap from Bubble Boy using Beard's 5% discount, but if it's cheaper than that, I might look into it. Has Sam's got shipping boxes? I bet they do.
I don't remember seeing shipping boxes. I see like packing boxes, like you're going to move. But I don't remember seeing anything small.
Yeah, we should all just bite the bullet and invest in bubble maker machines. Black's got 3 of them.
And the thing, I don't know, I hear that Costco doesn't have this, but with their app, you can scan, when you're going through the store, you can scan everything into the app and then pay for it online. It throws a barcode up, and then when you get to the door, they scan the barcode and a few of your items. And then you're on your way. Yeah, no waiting in line.
The big discount stores like Costco and Sam's Club are probably best suited toward a family of 4 or larger.
Yeah, and if you're setting back stuff, building you a supply of food. We have some friends that are Mormon, and they, like, their whole life they're taught, and they're devout Mormons. They're taught to keep like 6 months to a year worth of food on hand in case of shit goes bad. Yeah, Sam has scan and go, and I like that. This guy was waiting in line one day when I was in there, and he had one item. And I told him, I said, man, you need to get, I said, do you have the app on your phone? He said, no. I said, you need to get the app. You can scan that one item, pay for it, and walk out the door. And, I mean, I had like 5 or 6 items on a trolley, and I was waiting to go through the door, and he walked up behind me. He says, you're right. Never again. So, like I said, I don't know if Costco has that. You Costco people, do they have one? And the only reason we have a Sam's is because it's like 3 miles away from us. Costco's are off at a distance.
Yeah, we paid a little extra and got the uppity plan, not the top echelon thing, but the next step up, so we can get. I think we can get deliveries here.
Who's that with?
With Sam's Club.
Okay.
Which is great because it's 43 friggin' miles over there.
I think this is just my opinion, and I've got many.
Fresh food. I wouldn't trust buying any fresh food that way. Like no. Cheese might be all right, but like vegetables or fruits, even meat, I think would be kind of sketchy. Ride in a truck in the Texas summer.
I like
over there to here.
I go to the grocery store to get vegetables, bread, and milk. I mean, bread and meat. And
anything frozen, it's all going to be thawed out by the time it gets here.
But I think people are getting spoiled with the delivery. if they're not already spoiled. And I think there's gonna be a lot more stores going out of business because I mean, if you go to a mall, the malls are like, you know, hello, 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 hello. They're vacant, and a lot of the mall stores are closing up.
I know, Jabez, but I'm talking about
Delivery.
if we had Costco deliver. I got
Jay,
one of those scammer notes that says your package has arrived at the delivery point but cannot be delivered.
yeah,
That's a scam, folks.
yeah. Um, Jabez,
So
Jet has they have a cauliflower crust pizza, and it's really good. Sorry, I just saw his thing about he wanted some pizza.
Sam's Club, but yeah, just in the back of the car, and then coolers for the refrigerated and frozen stuff. So, y'all remember Julie Van Aram?
Yeah,
Her daughter had cancer, and the medication to get rid of the cancer killed her lungs. And she is in Albany Medical Center, Albany, New York. And Chris, her husband, has to take care of the kids, so he's still got a job, but he doesn't get paid when he's not working. So Julie asked me to spread the word that they could use some help, and they set up a GoFundMe. So here's a link to Julie Van Aram's. Elena is her name, and they could, we all need a little help sometimes, if not monetarily, then other ways, but they could use some help. Yeah, she beat the cancer,
it just killed her lungs.
but the medications gave her a real bad COPD. And so she's in the hospital, can't hardly breathe. So anyway, I hate to bring things down, but we all need to. We've been talking to Julie since way back in the Sally and Valerie show days. So yeah, if you got a few extra bucks that you were going to go spend at Starbucks or something, go make a donation instead of Starbucks. Yep. So today I get to go on a liquid diet, and tomorrow I get to go in for my colonoscopy.
Have you started your drinks?
Not yet. So, some things recommended to get you ready for a colonoscopy are baby wipes, Docalax,
What is that?
Miralax, And Gatorade. So I guess the baby wipes are so you don't have an irritated ass when you
start that high-powered,
start the
like
high
says,
power. Yeah, the thing says you got to take like 4 of these, and you got to kind of like do a whole bottle of this mixed with Gatorade. Something. How many ounces did they say on that?
well, since we're doing show and tell,
Let's see.
did you not get this stuff? This is the stuff that you drink. It's supposed to really, really get you flowing. But just think about it, Todd. After you do this, you'll probably be 5 pounds lighter because they say there's 5 to 10 pounds worth of poop in your colon and everything. Okay, this is the old man show this morning. You need to get down.
So yeah, I'm supposed to mix this with Gatorade. Yeah, the last one I did, they made me drink one of those gallon bottles of stuff called Go Lightly.
Yeah.
But this doctor says, no, I don't do it the way that Dr. Cotton did. He said, this will take care of it. So anyway.
Texas, you don't want to do that because then they'll want to have to do it again.
Eat a handful of glitter. That'll...
Yeah, no. You know, every 10 years, they'll be wanting to do it in about a week.
There you go, bum crack.
My doctor told me that you can do that. Guard, but you have to do that every year. And it doesn't, it just looks for stuff that shows up in your stool, in your poop. Whereas when you do the colonoscopy, they can see the inside and they can see if you've got any problems. So, fellas, it's in your future. If it's not already in your past.
I never was afraid of the procedure or anything. It's just a pain in the ass.
Exactly.
So to speak. Pun intended. You gonna want to cork that thing?
According to my doctor, Chastity, you do it every year in men of my age. Maybe young girls like you, but for me, for men, it's every year.
Yeah. I would rather have the colonoscopy and it lasts 10 years rather than do the Cologuard.
But you're a girl, Chastity. Really, Sandy? Anyway, that's what my doctor told me. And I went, Todd, I'd just rather go ahead and let's do this deal. Let's do this thing. And make sure there's nothing in there that's, because if you have any polyps, they take those out while you're in there, and they check them for cancer. I would rather go ahead and have all that stuff done and get it over with and not worry about it for another 10 years. Because in 10 years, I'll be almost 80.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I kind of asked the doctor, 10 years from now I'm going to be 79, so will I even need another one? He said, well, you kind of judge that with how your,
Overall health is.
yeah. He says if you're 79 and you're in pretty good health, then, yeah, you probably need to have another colonoscopy. But if you're 79 and you've had heart disease or lung disease or something, then yeah, maybe not necessary then.
Sandy, you're still a girl. If you're younger than me, then you're just a little old girl.
Yeah, after you lose the weight, just go. Then you can have little Debbie's the next day.
No, you know what? I've been doing good in this. I've been staying off of all that stuff. And you know what? I'm drinking Earl Grey tea this morning, not
Well, then
coffee.
you've already had your last one. You'll only be 73. I mean, if you're good enough health to live into your 90s, then you might need another one.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. After 60,
Yeah, Ping. I think every doctor has a different method for clearing you out before. Anyway, I can't have any red dye drinks. I can't have anything solid to eat today. I'm gonna get the munchies about the time John Flippin' Ain't Easy show comes on.
um, and this is having her vodka, the other breakfast drink. She just says, I, I am drinking mine," and stopped.
Now, endoscopy is when they go down your throat, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've never had one of those. Do they do those just if you have a problem? Because I've never had a doctor recommend an endoscopy.
I'm going for Patron right now. Oh, okay. Well, I can see that vintage after you get to a certain age where they just don't want to do, because they do put you under. And that was one of the things about my mother-in-law having this hip surgery. And as a concern for older people, is that um, they put you under. It's not like a local. So they rise.
Hmm.
Insert poop jokes here. Yeah.
Insert poop joke here. Hey Shane. So yeah, stuff is happening around here. How many orders you got going out this morning, Tom?
I got two
Two.
for about $70, I think it is.
Hmm. We got like 17 for about 500 from Saturday and Sunday.
Well, good. You'll be
Yeah, it was a pretty good. Yesterday was real good sales. Let's see. Yesterday was about my fourth, fourth or fifth best sales day of the month.
I love my Crocs, Anissa. They're comfortable. They're quick to get on and off. Uh, And I used to think those were the ugliest damn things until I got some out of a storage building, and I said, "What the hell?" So I ran them through the dishwasher,
It's
and
hard to get good Crocs to sell because people wear them out.
yeah, because they do not hold up. And I mean, they, like you said, the people wear them and they wear out because of the use of them. It's not like people that's got 12 pair of Nikes that um and they shuffle between them. Which my little nieces, I think they each got about a dozen pair of different colors. Uh,
Javis got 10 going out for 500. Let's see, weekend. Did 174 on Saturday and 317 on Sunday. So that's almost 500. That'll work. Sort of. It's not getting rich though, is it? I'm having trouble getting rich reselling. What's my problem?
you just need to run that. You need to go out there and turn that pump on uh, more often than you do.
Yeah.
You
How
get
many times have you said that the last 10 years? Shut up.
well, just need to turn it on and let it run more. Then you wouldn't have to put up with me. You'd have all that money. Miss Gwen would be keeping you on cruises like John's, and
A house pair of Crocs. My sales are shit, and I'm over it. And this, like 6 months ago, you were talking about maybe going back to a job. Did you ever do that? I don't think you did. You haven't mentioned much about it. Croc Martens.
one thing to stop. One thing, Todd, stop buying stuff you're not going to list. Todd's
Yeah,
been listing
no.
really good. That trip to Nashville has got him motivated because he needs to pay for it. He needs to pay for it. He says.
I need to pay for colonoscopy bills. And
No, I didn't go, Javis.
I
Everything
wonder
was.
what my deductible's going to be on Medicare, and I've got gap insurance, but I don't know how much that's going to pay.
I wanted to go. Well, I wanted to go just for the experience and see if I could pick up a few things that they had. But with all that's going on with my mother-in-law and Roberta being in Marion, and I just didn't go.
My wife did some rearranging.
I don't either, Anissa.
Yeah, I need to just keep working the plan. I got a bunch of stuff to list. I tested a bunch of Bose stereo stuff over the weekend, so time to get it listed.
Roxy, honey, lay down.
Yeah, I was digging in my death pile this weekend. And I found this serving tray. It's from Roy Rogers roast beef sandwich fast food.
Right.
This tray was made November 1970.
You need to just keep that and tell Gwen to put that in y'all's cruising suitcase.
No, I listed it and already sold.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
Cool.
I didn't know where to list. This is one I probably should have put on auction because it sold almost immediately. Roy Rogers is only in the Northeast now, pretty much.
Oh, is it still here? I thought it was one of the ones that was closed up years ago.
Yeah, when I got this out, I looked it up, and it
Hey, Tack.
there's about look like to be about 20, 25 stores up around Maryland and uh, that area, Pennsylvania.
Roy Rogers was a cowboy, a famous cowboy.
Have always been cowboys.
Was he the singing cowboy or was Gene Autry the singing cowboy?
Gene Autry was the singing cowboy.
Okay.
Although Roy was also the singer.
Yeah. They each of their episodes they usually wound up with like Roy or Gene and their guys riding into the sunset with Gene or Roy singing. Back
Yeah,
in the saddle again.
Roy Rogers' ending theme song was
Yeah,
Happy
James.
Trails to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And I got a whole stack of Roy Rogers photographs. Some of them are signed. There's Roy and Trigger. And this one's signed. But I think Roy Rogers was a very prolific at signing autographs. Look, he's up a tree.
You know, I can't remember who it was, but he was a famous actor. I can't remember which one it was. And he was on uh Mr. Bumcrack. What's the guy's name that has the show that's real flamboyant, the talk show? It's usually got orange and red, his set's done in. Anyway, the guy was on his show, and he said, "You're known for signing autographs." And he said, "Yeah." He said, "For two reasons." He said, if a fan wants to get my autograph, then I have time to sign them. He said, because they're the one. Graham Norton, that's it. I love that show. He is so funny. He and it's on bits and pieces of it's on YouTube too, if you people. Anyway, he said, that's my advertising. He said, I'll sit and sign autographs until my hand falls off. Just because it's his fandom and giving back to his fandom, who spend the money to support him.
It's a picture of Roy Rogers and Gene Autry together. And both of them signed it. 1983.
Yeah, Liberace was known for signing autographs too.
This is like it's got lettering down here. Like you need to put this put this picture in your newspaper to advertise the new movie coming out. Let's see.
Y'all are harsh. Y'all are harsh. Y'all better hope that there's people around, or that there's shows around and stars around when you get to be our age from this era. My first wife's mother just loved him. She thought he was the best looking man that ever walked.
Who?
My first wife's mother.
She thought who was the best?
Roy Rogers.
I get it. Yeah, he was a handsome guy. He never was. He was kind of like Clint Eastwood. He never got fat or never got. Here he is singing. Yeah.
Javis, did you ever go up to Tweetsie Railroad? I'm trying to remember what he was. He might have been just a local guy, but
check this picture out. This picture is probably not politically correct nowadays.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you what, you go up to that Gum Cherokee and they'll sell you all that damn Native American crap.
Uh-oh. Jake.
Morning.
Morning, Jake.
How's it going?
All right. What's up? What's up?
Oh, just getting shipping done.
Did you sell any Starbucks mugs over the weekend?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I just checked on that package again. It's still in Knoxville since Friday.
Oh, my God.
I bet they lost it.
Yeah, and I've only got it insured for the basic, so.
Flag, my nephew worked for
Doesn't
State
suck.
Farm.
Nah, I don't think it's lost, but, well, it hadn't moved since Friday, I guess it was.
I don't think they're moving very fast anywhere.
The 20th? Was that Friday or Thursday?
Jake from State Farm.
Yeah.
What kind of ceiling do you have in that room?
This is a freight container. That's the original. That's painted powder coated aluminum.
Oh, is it? With this angle, it looks like, what's it called? It comes in. Pardon me.
P111 or shiplap.
The one that's got like a little bead, and then it's got a wider piece, and then it's got a little bead.
I think it's probably T111. But it's powder coated aluminum. And these walls over here are, I don't know if they're either aluminum or stainless steel. I don't know which one.
Tom asked what kind of ceiling, and Jabez said, it's a flat ceiling.
I don't like flat ceilings.
Well, it's not quite flat. It's got a little rounded to
Well, I think he's talking about popcorn or non-popcorn.
smooth. You like smooth ceilings?
No, I don't. It looks like you couldn't afford to.
As long as it's not popcorn, I'll take textured any day. But
see, I like textured, and because my niece in her dining room, her formal dining room, the guy that sprayed it.
That's popcorn.
Popcorn is awful.
Yeah, he started in the corner, and he brushed it all the way to the chandelier in the middle. It looks really good.
Well, good.
I just don't like I don't like flat ceilings. It looks like you're poor. Oh, Tom's being a snob here. It's like you can afford, especially these these McMansions, you know.
Mansions, yeah.
It's like, what's the matter? You couldn't afford a real ceiling on this thing?
Right,
Because
yeah.
the biggest thing about flat ceilings is, especially when they're slapping houses up like they do now, it's like, give it 5 years and you will see every seam in the damn roof.
You think it'll crack or what?
Well, friends of mine, they lived in their house they've lived there 10 years, and they had to have the ceiling redone in their downstairs because it started cracking and all that kind of mess.
I gotcha. Yeah. I mean, I guess that can happen in any house.
Yeah. Well, at least the texture kind of covers it up.
Okay. Yeah, it makes it a little easier to not notice it, maybe.
One thing I hate though, because this house has got it from the previous owner, is textured walls.
Is it the orange peel texture? So it's like a knockdown texture?
Yeah, like a knockdown texture.
Yeah. I think people call it orange peel.
I don't like that because it's hard to.
Oh, you can't clean it. No,
you can't clean it.
So it's got dipples, in other words. Instead of peaks, it has that's knockdown.
Jay,
sorry,
that's
guys.
only for your above your bed.
What is it?
Mirrored tile. That's only for your bed.
Oh, okay.
over your bed.
Mirrored tile, yeah. So, yeah, mirror. Why is James actually talking about actual mirrors, or is it like saying that he wants the same tile that's on the floor?
No, he wants mirrors.
Mirror tile. Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Boom chicka bow wow.
Uh-huh.
You know, the perverts got to come in here. They got to start that somehow or another. I don't even like looking at myself in the damn mirror when I get out of the shower. I surely don't want to wake up and see that above my head. I was like, oh my God, call the police.
Somebody's in my house.
He's already got it in the bedroom.
Yeah, well, them boys over in western South Carolina, you know.
Tech's got cameras.
Yeah. So you got finished with your remodeling project?
Oh Lord, no. No. They're working on it again today. We got sheetrock coming today. Sheetrock delivery.
When are you going to build you a house?
Why do I need a house?
You got.
I will eventually build a barn dough. Barn dough is the way I'll go, because I can make one giant 100-foot by, something 50 by 100 or something like that, and have one building, all heated floors in the slab. Yeah.
The guy I went to high school with, he likes to fly. He's got several planes. After he got
okay, maybe I'll have to make it 200 then for my plane.
He got a divorce. He built a hangar out of,
okay,
and it's got space for 3 planes down on the basement or on the main level, and above it he's got a 3-bedroom condo up there.
Right.
And
Lag says, "Don't forget a basement." Well, I don't have any kids, Lag, so don't need no basement.
Jake's going to get knocked over by some young ladies on Walking His Life, and he's going to see the little hearts popping up over his head. And next thing you know, he's going to be driving a damn minivan with 4 kids in the back of it.
That's fine.
My nephew-in-law, who is a big redneck, and and I love him so. He's such a good guy, but he is a redneck. He said, "I'll never own a goddamn
minivan." Uh-oh, can't hear him.
He's got a Toyota minivan sitting in his driveway. And he said, it just makes it so much easier getting all them little because they're 4, 3, 2, 1. That's
yeah.
He's like, it's just so easy getting them in and out of there.
That's right. Yeah.
He
My
says,
brother had 321. Well, yeah, 3-2 and less than 1. Or something like that, whatever it was. I guess it was 3 under 3. There we go. The first one didn't quite turn 3 when the wasn't quite 3 when the third one came along. There we
"No, we're not talking about Farm Simulator, Craig."
go.
See, the heated tile floors, they're not very popular in the South.
Don't need them in the South.
Well, if you
Don't need any heat.
everything they're building is on slabs because it's cheaper than a crawl space,
Yeah, oh yeah.
and they should have. Like
Yeah.
I told Roberta, we've been playing with the house plan, and I said, remember, it's going to have a crawl space. She said, no, remember, it's going to have a full basement.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so
But-
I'm putting heated tile on slab. In the last 2 of the motel units, they'll have heated floor, but it won't be the only heat source. It'll have a heat pump as well,
Right.
a mini split heat pump. But I have one of the other units, so there's 6 units total, and they're all a little different. I tried basically some different things in each one.
Right.
One of them actually has a heated floor that is all of the heat, and it keeps it, 70 degrees.
Did you do you like the heated floors as a owner?
As an owner, yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's a good thing. There's some nuances to it. Certainly on a slab heated floor like this, it makes it feel warmer than it is. So people will keep the thermostat set to about 64 degrees because they can feel the heat constantly.
Right.
So in the end, it still costs me about the same because it costs a little bit more because I'm heating that slab. Now, if this slab had been an insulated slab from the beginning, but it wasn't, obviously, because it was put in the 50s or 60s or sometime.
Right.
They didn't put a thermal break under the slab, so I lose some value there, some
Right.
heating value.
But it doesn't seem to be any more maintenance wise a problem.
It's electric. So the ones I have are electric. Yeah,
Okay.
so they're all electric. In a bigger scenario, it would absolutely be hydronic, so some sort of fluid being pumped through pipes,
Right.
something like a PEX pipe. But that's if I were to build a brand new unit like a barn door, then absolutely it'd be hydronic of some sort. I mean, they even make now where you can do heat pump hydronic heated floors, where a heat pump heats it or cools it.
Oh wow.
So they just have a heat exchanger that keeps the 2 liquids separated. Yeah.
It's sorry about the topic, guys, but y'all start building your McMansions now that you're successful resellers, and you need to know this stuff. Like you want
You got to dream a little.
easy close cabinetry.
That's right.
Drawers,
Yes,
all that.
Mr. Sadie, there's a curfew. It's called 11 o'clock curfew. You got to be in bed by 11 o'clock. No more being on the floor till 6 a.m.
Craig does good videos.
Who does videos?
Oh, Javis, he said that the audio portion was informative, but the video sucked. Well, Craig, tell him to hit that damn donation button about 25 times so you can hire him a videographer to do the camera portion of it. So Todd, what you got on your plate today?
Oh, got a little shipping to do, a little listing, and then look at food that I can't eat. That's about it. I need to just list, because I got tons of stuff. I got
What's-
a charger coming in for this camera I bought today, so get that tested. This stuff, just doing my thing. How about you, Tom? You gonna work the plan?
I'm going to work on some more listings. I got a box of 10 different SKUs, and there's probably 40 items total. Um, I started building a backup hard drive system. What's it called?
NAS?
Yeah, NAS.
What? No way.
Yeah, I'm using one of my old computers and building it in it.
There you go. How many are you putting in it? 4 plus 1 or 4 plus 2?
Too.
So any 2 drives can fail?
Yeah. And it's going to have 8 SSDs in it.
Oh, 8 plus 2. Okay, I got
Yeah.
you. All right.
And,
Well, 8 total or 8 plus the 2 spares?
No, it's 8
8
total.
I got you. Okay.
But I'll basically have 4 drives because one of them's
Double mirror, yeah.
it's mirroring it.
Yeah.
So I've been working on getting that put together over the weekend, and now today I got to start doing the software part of it. So
What are you going to use? Open NAS?
I don't remember what the hell that thing's called. Hang on a minute, I'll tell you.
Unless there's software that comes with the drives to make it that way.
No.
Some proprietary software, I'd know. Yeah, Open NAS is pretty good.
I'm using one that's supposed to be good for new people. That's because I've never built something like this before. So
Okay. Well, let me know how it goes. Yeah.
it's
So the tray sold for $50. How about that?
nice. That's good.
It's probably worth $200.
Yeah, I got a bunch of Starbucks mugs I listed Friday night. Some of those sold, including some that I was the only one on the listing. So some of those sold pretty quick.
Good. On Amazon?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Fulfilled by merchant.
Yes. Yes.
Which one did you say?
What's that?
The software.
Open NAS. Open NAS. It's an open source software. Open NAS.
Okay, because I'm using Open Media Vault, which is a Debian-based OS with an easy-to-use interface, great for beginners.
Okay. Will that work on when you attach it to a Windows device, or are you just having it completely on the network?
It's gonna be on the network
Oh, okay.
because I'll have one set. Roberto will have a set,
Okay.
and then we'll have a joint set, and then just a miscellaneous.
There you
That's the article that I'm working off right there.
Oh yeah, Tom's Guides are pretty good. Yeah, I like that site.
So I am playing with it just to see if it works. You've got to pay over $30,000 in taxes, and you haven't filed. Damn, Mr. Sadie, you're making too much freaking money, or you don't have enough deductions. Give it another 5 years, and everybody be filing short form.
They'd probably be getting a $20K refund. Bum, bum.
Let's see how many I got to ship today. We got 6 to ship. 7, sorry. 2 to 1 person. Oh no, one more. There we go. 2 of them are 2 to the same person.
Okay.
Nice when people pay $100 for a mug and then buy 2 of them.
Yeah. Okay. I know you're going to put it in a box. Okay. But what size box do you ship a coffee mug in?
That depends.
Like a 6x6x6 or?
So if I'm shipping one of these mugs, let's say this one,
Right.
it if I get over $100 for it, I'll put it in a 10-10-10 box and bubble wrap it. If not, if I get less than that, especially if I have another one like it, so I can replace it if it breaks, I'll just put it in a 644 box. But I put gift wrap paper around this when it puts in, so it can't wiggle inside the box.
Right.
And then on the side, well, where are my 644 boxes? I must have used the last one I had open. I'll put reinforcements down the sides all the way so that there's reinforcements on this side and on this side, so it can't move. So far, knock on wood, I haven't had any break that are that way. But just for presentation, I'll use a 10-10-10 box if they're paying $100 or more for a mug.
Right. How about the ones that's up on the shelf that don't look like they have boxes?
So those will probably go in a 10-10-10 just in some bubble wrap.
Okay. Because I don't know whether you remember it or not, because this has been a long time ago. People used to ship coffee mugs in a
bubble mailer.
No, in a the small square one, priority mail. Anyway,
this one.
Yeah, either that or they'd put it in a small box and stick it inside of a bubble mailer.
I will use these if it's within 50 cents, because obviously the boxes cost me something. These do not. So if shipping, and I always look, because I use Vico to ship, so I can very quickly and easily see what the difference in the prices are using the 776 box priority mail and shipping at priority mail, of course.
Right.
But yeah, so I do keep these around. This is the only priority box that I keep around. I do keep the bubbles, the flat rate bubble. I do keep that, the padded bubble envelope. I keep that one around a little bit, but not very much. I use it for the sticks sometimes. Yeah, 776. Yeah. Actually, yeah.
What did you say you used to ship with?
You what?
What was?
Well, Vico. It's that Amazon acquired them. Veeqo. It's like pirate ship, but it also lets you ship by other methods like FedEx and padded flat rate. Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't know. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to ship it in a padded flat rate, but
I suppose you got to use a ton of bubble wrap if you're going to do that.
Yeah, I've gotten mugs that way, because I'll buy them sometimes online if I either a marketplace or eBay or other places, Macari, Poshmark. I'll buy mugs that way sometimes, and people will send them in a padded bubble wrap something. I'm like, ugh. Just makes
no
me
offense to people who collect those, but who would pay $100 for a mug?
all sorts of people.
Dang.
And the black ones over here, especially those.
So is that pretty much what you sell as coffee mugs?
On Amazon, yeah.
On Amazon.
Yeah, on Amazon I sell coffee mugs.
It's about willow season, though.
Yep. They're starting to sell now again. I need to redo some of my listings a little bit, do some updates to it.
How long's it been since you cut some?
Oh, this past week. I already shipped some. Yeah. I have a customer in Texas that buys them about every 2 to 3 weeks, or even maybe 4 weeks sometimes. But he's ordered at least 8 or 10 times now. He put a big order in. But yeah, those get sold on eBay or Marketplace. And then sometimes I run a Facebook group as well for those willow stick trees. And I get orders directly on there.
Do they use them for to make saplings out of? To grow trees?
Yep.
Because you stick them at the end of your drain field if you have a septic tank, and them bitches will grow.
Oh yeah, they'll grow. Yeah. People use them a lot for hedgerows, or on their farms, or their mini farms, or their wannabe farms, even. But yeah,
homesteading. Jake, get with it. It's homesteading.
Okay, same thing.
What are they going to do else with them, Tom?
I don't know.
You
If
said
you're in the
Privacy.
south, you put them down along around your pond.
Yeah, privacy or cooling down a creek bed. So that's
I mean, Tom
oh, and
said that like somebody's
like
going to make chopsticks out of them or something.
dowel rods. There we go. Dowel
Yeah,
rods.
dowel rods and chopsticks.
Yeah, yeah. Toothpicks.
I don't know. You know,
No,
who would
they're
have thought about selling down
sticks in a box. Yes,
sticks in a box on eBay? You know, I mean, it really.
And will it surprise you? I have two major competitors and some others. Well, the others aren't really competition. I squash those, but
He broke them. He broke them like a damn willow.
that's right. I'll break them like a toothpick. No, but there's two major sellers that sell. As at this point, they probably sell more than I do, as much or more. And one of the sellers also sells them on Amazon too, but I don't sell on Amazon. I think for my risk profile, it's a little too risky because you're selling something as new when there's no manufacturing labeling or anything like that. So I'm like, no, not going to do that. Not worth the risk. It's not worth risking this business.
You know, there's this stuff called kudzu. You could try selling that. That because it grows
No
real easy.
thanks. Yeah. Javis says, I've been thinking about doing something similar. Jake might pick your brain about it later. Okay, yeah, sure. Let me know.
I never see North Georgia Picker. I never see Starbucks mugs.
Pendleton? What's Pendleton?
Is that the clothing manufacturer, Pendleton?
Oh, I didn't see that part. Sorry.
Pendleton. Yeah, I don't know, I guess. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, people are crazy about coffee and their mugs because it's a ritual. People will pay just about anything. And I think a lot of times people are buying these mugs, these over here, these green box mugs, because they broke their best mug they had or their favorite one, or it was a memory.
No.
Or they broke their girlfriend's mug or something like that. So, you'll pay anything for that. Because the green box ones have been discontinued since 2018. And then these up here were discontinued last year.
Oh, okay.
Pendleton made national park mugs. Okay.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not going to try kudzu because I hate the damn stuff. But I do have a bamboo thicket, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, I've got some bamboo.
Which I don't. I mean, a guy comes in and cuts it.
I've heard you use kudzu in your compost pile, that it makes good compost.
Yeah, it is extremely high nitrogen, so I could see that it would, yeah.
But it will grow. I'm telling you, if Elon would load up a damn rocket full of damn kudzu and shoot it to Mars, 2 years it would be the greenest planet in the solar system. Because that stuff will grow, and it's 110 degrees here, and everybody's.
What kind of jar is Mr. Sadie talking about?
He's talking about the jars buried in my backyard that have all my gold and silver in it.
Oh, right. Okay, that would be there you go. Conceal it. Yeah, sometimes people will buy them because a subdivision went in next to them, and they want really fast growing privacy trees until their permanent trees come in. So it's great. It's a great temporary tree for things like that, and they're not incredibly difficult to get rid of if you want to.
Are they invasive of like sewer and water lines?
Yes, they will find water lines within 50 feet. Well, sewer lines anyway. Any water within 50 feet, they'll find it.
That's the reason why if people around in the South, if they start having septic tank issues, they'll go to the end of it and plant trees, because it will do away with their.
It'll dry it up. Yeah, if you have a wet septic field, don't plant it right on it. But yeah, you could if you again stayed some portion some distance away from it, it'll start leaching out the water out of there.
But kudzu, um, kudzu is just about impossible to manage, Hank. Bamboo,
You
it's
got cows.
easier.
Cows will eat it. Cows
Pardon
will
me?
love it.
Yeah, yeah,
In fact, cows love it so much they'll founder on it and bloat.
yeah.
I guess bloating is for cows, foundering is for horses. But yeah, they'll bloat on it if they're not used to seeing it and they get a bunch of it in one day and they aren't accustomed to eating it. They'll kill them because they'll eat it. They'll love it so much they eat it all.
We the place where I have bamboo planted is I have a I don't know how wide that dadgum bush hog is, but I've got two widths of that bush hog all the way around it to keep it under control.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that shit will grow. Bamboo will grow. It will grow. It will grow if you don't keep it under control.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But it makes pretty good money when they come in and harvest it. So
They pay you for it?
yeah, this guy does because
Really?
he makes bamboo fishing poles out of it.
Okay.
Also, he sells a lot of it to some company that makes fabric out of it.
Okay.
So
So Sadie wants you to switch to marijuana trees.
I'm gonna tell you what. Now, if they tell you what,
They're
if they ever
practical.
legalize growing it in South Carolina, I got a track that's if I can get licensed, it's going to have a daggum marijuana forest on it. Which, if you go, that was one of the things that when I worked for this was young and did in the field surveying, you'd be cutting down through like cutting a property line, and you'd come out up in the middle of a damn forest of marijuana, and it was just like keep on going, keep
Yeah.
on going, keep on going, because you don't know who's watching your ass.
Hey,
Right.
And
Patrick,
You pretend you didn't see it.
yeah, don't see it. We just cutting on through. I mean, it got so bad for a while that Chester County was like in a high um, flight area because there were so many damn federal helicopters flying over it looking for this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for those that live in states where it's legal to buy marijuana, can you buy a pack of cigarettes just like you do regular tobacco cigarettes?
No, not really. Not here anyway. Some places maybe.
Is it legal in your
You
state?
can grow your own up to 4 plants in Virginia.
Really?
4 plants per household in the house, but it has to be out of sight in
Right.
your own house. That kind of deal.
Yeah, Jameis. That shit's everywhere. Yeah, I think they ought to just do it. Let the tobacco people start making it into cigarettes and stick about a $10 a pack tax on each one of them. We will have no national debt in no time.
300% tax on it. There you go.
I'm serious. We would have
Yeah.
no national debt, and
What did
we'd have the happiest taxpayers in the world.
Right. Well, Colorado had such a surplus that they reduced a lot of their other taxes.
No. Okay, Patrick.
there's a push on in Texas to get casinos again. I've seen ads.
Oh yeah, we've got a casino in Bristol now. Hard Rock Casino. 20 minutes from here.
And it is true that Texans, they drive into Mexico and Oklahoma and Louisiana to gamble. Ba, ba, ba.
Yeah, Paul. They will. People won't care. They won't care. They'll just be happy. Does it bother you? Light it up. Light up another one. You won't in a few minutes.
Jabez, I think there's one Indian casino, and I think it's pretty close to the Mexico border. I don't think it's by Sam Rayburn.
We
Or
have two.
Is Sam Rayburn on the border? Yeah, maybe it is.
We have two in North Carolina. We have one at Cherokee, which is run by the Cherokee, and then we have one in Kings Mountain that's run by the Catawbas.
Yeah, it's like not practically zero uh, tribes were resettled in Texas. Texas started out as all land grants to politicians and barons and stuff, and then it all got split up, sold off into just different people own it now, ranches and very little public land in Texas.
Um, Jabez, when the Catawbas were building or is building their casino over in Kings Mountain, boy, there was a major disturbance in the force on that one. What the Cherokees were fighting that left and right.
Somebody bought this one.
Seattle.
Yep.
Now I'm telling you, I'm not wanting to get into the coffee cup selling business because I would never, because everyone I would ship would get broken. But do you buy those from like the retail outlets, or are you buying them?
Well, it depends. I mean, the green box ones, they haven't been sold since 2018. So
Okay.
I buy up collections usually. I'll buy like a large collection.
Okay.
I try to make good friends with the estate sale companies.
Right.
And of course I also watch I watch for them online as well. There's some Facebook groups related to it, and then sometimes I'll get lucky there. I'll buy the whole collection usually. I mean, it's usually not profitable to buy one mug at a time because people want, a lot relatively to.
Hey,
If they have 50 or more, I'll buy them.
Right. Yeah, Jabez, they wanted to put it at Myrtle Beach, and the state wouldn't. South Carolina wouldn't let them. So they went into North Carolina because there's us greedy bastards up here. We'll take every damn dollar we can get. And one thing about it is the Three Kings, which is the Catawba tribe, which is in Kings Mountain, or is it Two Kings? Anyway, it's on I-85, which is a straight shot between, basically DC and Atlanta. And so all you got to do is get off at an exit, and you're at the casino. The Cherokee Casino is in Cherokee, North Carolina, which is in the middle of frickin' nowhere. So when you go to Cherokee, you're going to Cherokee. You're not just passing through. Three Kings, yeah. Three Kings. Yeah, none of them, Jabez. And the Catawba, what's it called? Their land is in Rock Hill. Anyway, you might ditch your pants today. Are you going to go around pantless today?
Yeah, we finally made it through that cold snap. It's going to be
Supposed to be warm this week.
75 degrees today.
75?
Yeah, it's 52 right now. We finally got past the cold snap.
We're sitting at 40 degrees.
Hmm.
We'll be lucky if we get 60. No, we won't. Well, we might. Well, we might hit 60. Almost. So this one's going to go in one of these 776 boxes. It was only 10. It was 10 cents more than Ground Advantage.
Todd, what's gold and silver doing? Silver and gold. Silver and gold.
Mostly going sideways. Silver's a little over 32 and gold is 29.37. So yeah, not much happening there.
Peddling, you're 25% Cherokee. Do you get any of that Cherokee money?
Cherokee people.
But from what I hear,
time.
after Harris gets their part of it, there's not a whole hell of it left.
You're having to cancel your cha-ching? That's not good.
Yeah, that would have been good if it had been down in that area, Jabus. Because I-20, 26, and 77 all cross right there in Columbia. It's just hot during the summer, like hot. It'll be 10 degrees hotter in Columbia than it would be in Charleston. Okay, Jabus, do you get any of that Cherokee money? Yeah, you got a point there. Glenn, does he have a 50cc and he was buying parts for a 250 or the other way around?
Oh, you that sweet girl. Come on, turn around. Go that way. Go that way.
A guy down the street has like a backyard motorcycle repair shop. He's had some health problems, so he's wanting to sell off a bunch of stuff. And he wants me to come down there and look and see what he's got. Wait a minute, pedaling. Your mom has lost interest in it?
John
Well, so you're at least, what, 12% pedaling? If your mom's, or did you say you're 25%? That should be part of the take, isn't it? Oh, they have the Cherokees. I mean, the Catawbas here. They'll have some damn knockdown, drag out. The war between the Democrats and the Republicans this last time was nothing compared to some of the situations they have within the Cherokee reservation. I mean, the Catawba reservation. I would. Damn, Jabus, spend a little bit of money and a little bit of time and get that shit straightened out. It's your heritage, and you might get a little bit of money off of it. A little bit, not much, but you might get a little off of it. And you know what sad is? Because I've always been a history buff. We know more about the damn Egyptians and the Romans than we know about our own tribes here, our own Native Americans here.
Well, Native Americans didn't do a lot of writing.
No, and I'm not saying anything about them, but they didn't advance like some other groups of people did. So anyway, I think it's still interesting. I've always been a history guy. Yeah, that's just going to send the damn people over the. Wait a minute, let's see. Looking into the last 6 months, getting records is the hard part. Now my mom has no interest in it. Well, making it, go after it. like I said, you need to peddling. You need to look into that. That's your history of your family. That's part of your family history. Whether
Yeah, I
you could,
remember Cherokee descendants in my hometown getting checks. God, 50 years ago, 55 years ago, they would get oil money from oil under Cherokee land.
I just I have some friends that he is part Catawba and part Cherokee. His wife is from out west. She's half of a I'm gonna say Navajo, but I don't know if that's it or not. But and half is Scotch Irish. But they're really into the history of it, and I'm like, you go, you do it.
Yeah, and besides money, they get a lot of benefits. Like I think there's some health care benefits and.
I would just like to be able to say I'm on the Cherokee roll. you know,
Housing and healthcare.
yeah. I was reading an article and they were talking about the ancestors of that came over on the Mayflower. That used to be a big, big, big thing, and now there's like a billion relatives in the United or ancestors of the Mayflowers in the United States now because they've had children and they've had children. Hey, go get Tito. Yeah. My family never picked potatoes. Well, maybe my mom's family side did. We're from Germany. Thusly, the Hucks from the Black Forest region.
Watergate scandal.
And I've always wanted to go, but hopefully one of these days I'll go. It's on my bucket list. Yeah, I remember when it was a big to do, and now it's. I was watching. I think it was on. It was probably one of the Fox ones. They were talking about Watergate, and they're like, "That's baby shit compared to some of the stuff that goes on these days." I bet it is. I bet it is.
Bum, bum. Well, I think I'm going to shut this puppy down.
Yeah, we went way. I took it way off topic there.
Oh, that's all right. That's what we do.
I mean, there's only so much reselling you can talk about.
Oh,
You can find you can find it, you list it, you sell it, you ship it, and you
that
start all
doesn't
over.
stop the Commonwealth picker.
Yeah, well, I get tired of that crap after a while.
Or
Not crap, because people. This is a livelihood for a lot of people. Their
reselling
livelihood.
ain't easy. All right. Thanks, everybody, for popping in. We
Their mugs,
had a good show today, I think.
coffee mugs.
Except for talking about.
Well, if you got a head this size, then maybe.
I don't see. I don't like. I like my coffee cups to be white with white interior. I don't like colored interiors. And this one's dark blue. Yeah, I like the white ones. I just you can't see what's in them when you start to pour.
Can't see what's in them.
Yeah,
What's going to be in it but coffee and cream?
Because I got a daggum cup of coffee one time at a restaurant, and there was a bug doing backstroke in it.
Well, that's going to happen. I bet the bug didn't eat much or drink much.
Well, I think he was trying out for the Olympics the way he was swimming around in that coffee mug.
He's probably cooking.
Probably so. So anyway, have a great day. Thanks, Todd.
Yeah, we'll be on Tom's show tomorrow. Yay.
Yay.
Yay. I'm so excited. Yay. We get to be on Tom's show tomorrow. Yay.
Well, have a good day, guys.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.